Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Brandon Woodruff gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Stepping into the box, Darren Obradovich. And we are
Leading
ready for some daytime baseball.
Minnesota, the
First
second
pitch
baseman,
coming. Here it is.
number 1.
This ball will be chopped foul. Dan Hero, these Brewers,
First
as they
pitch,
begin play here this
111.
afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Giro, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, no doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play. Byron Buxton. He hit 350 last month. Just consistent at-bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
Woodruff has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
So the first will take care of him. Score a 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 25, Byron.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Jefferson first in time, and that ends the. Standing in, Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off for the Brewers, the right fielder.
And he takes one away. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they've won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-1 loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the screen, maybe regroup a little bit, show up today ready to go. You know, that was like a base hit all the way up the middle. A nice job there by the second baseman to get to it and make that first throw to first base. Yeah, one of the toughest plays in our game. A lot of great second basemen in our sport make this look easy, but I'll tell you what, it's not. To throw the ball to first base while your entire body and momentum is headed towards left field is one of the most difficult things to do in our sport.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, how about Manuel Margot? He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Ready now. Shorty
Leading off for the
Holt.
Twins,
He'll get to take his
the
first
left
cuts
fielder,
here.
Jordy Holt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2 strikes.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Alex Healy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Number 2 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
That is good.
Sliding into the box. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day game. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though.
Exactly where I was going, man. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games would creep up on you.
6-0 guy was locked and loaded.
Big breaker that time as it catches the inside for a called strike. Bradovich, runner at first with 2 gone. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Winston Hira. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Ball and a strike. Fastball well outside. That's off again. Ball 3.
Yeah, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! A solo shot down the line in right. Number 31 for him on the season. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
When this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game. And if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Mark Hanna is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Chad Berger. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. 1-1 to count to the Brewers' first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That was a great job of driving that ball. Extending his arms very well. Was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box, Tyrone Taylor. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been looking for. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Popped up. W has a play. 2 gone. Batting it with the plate, Lorenzo Kane. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And is taken for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We played 2. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First offering on its way. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Nope, that's down.
Low, it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out. 1 away. Here's Carlos Correa now. A couple of hits for him and 4 trips to the plate last night. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already. And that's out number 2. Digging in for a second at bat, Darren Obradovich. The first 2 men of the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Again, a 1-2. And another foul ball. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kenna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half.
We're back now for the Brewers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. One major factor in their struggles has been the strikeout. Entering the day, they have more strikeouts than any other team in the league, leading a member of the coaching staff to tell me, without a doubt, it's something we have to rectify. Strikeouts happen, but sometimes it feels like we're losing focus and just flailing up there, and that can't happen. That's something for us to keep an eye on with this club, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off,
Striding in for his first at-bat, number 43. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. And there's 4-1. The 1-2. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
The right fielder,
third baseman in tight, protecting the first base. Right taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Margot is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Buxton giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
You don't see that too often. You start to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if they'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself to base.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Smoke toward the hole. Intended reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The batter.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right there that ball found the hole.
That's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not. And now we've got a couple of guys on.
0-2, here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count.
The
pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Settling in now, Winston Hira. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. No balls and 1 strike. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On the first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
The first base.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Changeup laid off down around the shins. Recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Here's Byron Buxton now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Circle change is cut on and missed 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jersey.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder.
Stepping up now, Shorty. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Berger got it, and the side is retired. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over the first. And a step on first himself for the out. Next for Milwaukee, Chad Berger will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Tyrone.
Designated hitter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. He able to execute and drive it in.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. This is popped up, and no one will get this one. 0-1. Fouled away. Taylor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit. No. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner
Leading off for the Twins,
so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in to try it again. Holding for the doubles. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And a pitch in the third as he lays off. It's 1-1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dilo, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see two pitchers on point like they are in this one. Run's going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
He struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Now batting, Dan Robinson. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Grounded back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on. No chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
The third baseman.
At the plate, Royce Lewis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Contreras waits on it, and the inning is over. Digging in, number 43, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Number 43.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. For him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Push softly over toward the right side. But no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Up next to Milwaukee.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Even 1-1 count to Margot. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Swing and a liner. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 2. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up the middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Ready once again, William Contreras. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but
wow, and they end the inning with the caught stealing. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network. To start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Ventura over to his right. He's got it one away.
The batter
now back
one.
to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Darren Obradovich. He flew out in his last at-bat. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time, but misses out of the zone. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Berger is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The first
stepping into the box,
Tyler
W. And the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same pitch.
0-2.
Great job of changing speed there. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Popped up. Number 43 moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. Coming to the plate now, William Contreras,
the catcher.
Little fastball, close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's taken for strike 2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. Line drive to left. Obradovich is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field goal. Winston here will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. He brought you back to take another look at a solo home run to help get this offense rolling. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now at the plate, Mark Hanna. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And it's fouled away.
Hamels is ready. 2-2 pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard to single up the middle.
Watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Chad Berger, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Runner goes. Strike called. Now the throw down. Second with 2 down. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Brewers strand. Leading off the inning, Byron Buxton. They'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And it's 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. And he lays off there, 1-0. Ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The batter, number 5.
Now it would be the Minnesota DH, Alex Healy. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down. Plate now is the designated hitter, Tyrone Taylor. A hit in 2 tries so far. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there. 1 down.
The center fielder.
1 away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. That'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Strike 2 up in the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Into the box, number 43.
Number 43
on his line thus far. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. 1-1.
That's inside.
2 out, nobody on. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit and is sided in order of the Brewers. But they're up 1-0. Digging in now, Colby Redondo. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 2-0 for the Twins left fielder.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 home. Fouled away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away. Still
2-2. up to a 3-2 full count now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Hewitt has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now back
in now, Dan Robinson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. One and two to the Twins catcher. Hard liner to center field. King is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good. Just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in, Royce Lewis. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Ripped down the line. Foul ball, 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from the manager's standpoint right now, he could probably just go to one guy in the ball and finish this game. Very good job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
Ray Black takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind him and keep the line moving.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Manuel Margot, previously against Cole Hamels. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Buxton will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 2.
Digging in now for the Brewers, number 2. Looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Oh, that's in.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, William Contreras. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the shot. Matt Bush comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 54.
Striding in to start the 9th, Darren Obradovich. A they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Two and one now to the Twins' leadoff man. Now the 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Use the front right here. Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Low with a fastball here. In the dirty, it's ball 1. Line drive to center field. King, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Now in the center field, Byron Buxton. They'll be looking for something to drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Set and the 0-1. Misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 fouled off. Obrigado. Runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Is a miss. He struck him out. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Shorty Holt, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Whoa, in time, and the ball game is over. Single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 final score. The Brewers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Brandon Woodruff earns win number 4 on the season as he allows only 2 hits through 7+ innings of work.
The final line score for
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. In the AL Central, the Brewers finished off a 2-game sweep as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins, 1-0. The Houston Astros held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the White Sox on the south side 3-1. The Red Sox earned the 3-game series sweep as they got the extra inning victory. The Cardinals totaled 13 hits as a team as they